strain on the eye in version 2 and 3, and possibly version 3 having the screen door effect, in which fine black lines appear across the screen, making it harder for the participants to read. This postulation is supported by the fact that there are generally fewer additions, omissions, and words misread by participants in the tablet and VR version. The participants, being more careful, make fewer mistakes. It's worth noting that while the number of words added in version 3 is similar to that of version 1, neither the number of words omitted nor misread is similar. This indicates that there is no overall trend in accuracy, rather, individual components are affected. The same observation can be drawn when comparing version 2 to version 1, as while the number of words misread is similar in version 2 and 3, the number of words added and omitted differ significantly.
Now on to phase 3. Now in this phase we evaluated the accuracy of the speech recognition software using UWP for the digitized Wilkins rate of reading test. Our hypothesis was that UWP software is able to accurately analyze the performance of participants and is comparable to manual counting. As a benchmark to evaluate the software, we used manual counting where we listened to recordings of participants and noted the errors that they made. Now the 4 criteria we used in evaluation were the total number of words read, the number of words added, omitted, and misread, and we used these to calculate the overall accuracy of the participant. Now here is a bar graph comparing the overall accuracy of the participant. The average overall performance was actually 98.7%, but UWP detected 92.8%. Overall, UWP detected more errors than were actually present. Now UWP's detection of the number of words read by each participant is quite accurate, with the actual average being 208, and UWP detecting an average of 207. Meanwhile, the number of words added and omitted are less accurate, while the number of words misread is severely inaccurate. These observations led us to the conclusion that the accuracy in the detection of correct and wrong words by UWP needs to be improved.
Now, on to our discussion. There are 3 possible factors that may have affected the accuracy of the voice recognition software. Firstly, volume. During one of our trial runs in collecting data, we used recordings rather than conducting the test live. This method was replaced due to issues in accuracy, but we did realize that the performance of the UWP software was more accurate when the recordings were played at higher volumes. This means that patients who speak softer might not receive an accurate result. Secondly, speed. We considered this an anomaly since it happened rarely, but patients who speak extremely quickly also saw a drop in accuracy. Lastly, accent. We noticed that UWP detected higher inaccuracies for people with thicker accents, which would be an issue in a multiracial country like Singapore. One of the challenges that we faced was the reliability of our manual counting. As we mentioned, great focus is required to manually evaluate a patient. Even though we had more time to evaluate the recordings, there may be a risk that our manual counting was not 100% correct, which would invalidate the conclusions drawn. Further investigations could be conducted on how changes in medium affects the results of the participant and how we can mitigate such inaccuracies. Secondly, the effect of volume, speed, and accent on UWP software can be explored, and further training of the software conducted to improve its accuracy.
In conclusion, patient performance differed from medium to medium, and our hypothesis was incorrect. Patients tended to read slower when it came to computer screens and VR. This resulted in a more careful reading rate, which meant that the number of inaccuracies made by the patients decreased.
Secondly, we can conclude that while the software is accurate in recording the number of words read in 90 seconds, it isn't as accurate in determining the participant's accuracy in reading the passage. Hence, UWP software is not comparable to manual counting. These are some of the sources that we referred to, and we would like to say a very special thank you to Dr. Tan Kok Sui, our institution mentor, the NUS engineering faculty, and our school-based mentor, Mr. Liu Hock Keng. Thank you very much for your attention.
Okay, it's like 2 seconds of partner.
Yeah, I'm gonna delete stuff.